day, dear listeners. I'm bringing to you another episode of Love with. I'm Elizabeth Ife-Adetona. We are still on the topic knowing the right spouse, and we have looked into the spiritual side of it last week, but today we'll be looking into the physical side of it, that is the physical criteria of knowing the right spouse, because it does not answer to spiritual criteria alone. And number one thing you want to know is the finance. Many people want to ask, because the person God is leading them to is not that buoyant financially. But I want to put it to you that what is most important and what you should look into is whether they are financially independent. Once they are financially independent, the amount they make is not that important, because by the time the two of you are prudent, you can make good use of the little and you can multiply it. Also, if the time they will be dependent on someone is not that long, that is, the time is limited, probably they are about to leave school or something, you are still good to go. Also, on the female side, if they are someone that spends anyhow, it could be corrected and it could be managed. You can help them so that the two of you can practice prudency. That is that. And number 2 point is education. People these days now have issues with education. They want someone that they are on the same level, or probably a man that has a higher qualification than theirs. And I want to tell you that as beautiful as education is, I'm not condemning education, you should get one, but as beautiful as it is, we all know that it is not what it takes to make a good family. It is not what it takes to put food on the table, to put clothes on you, or to take care of your family. It is how prudent they are, or how the good they are in the business or in whatever they choose to do. Once they are serious in whatever they choose to do, that they can care for the family, I don't think it should be the issue. And I would like to advise you that once you have a lower education to your spouse, it's so easy these days that you can get some things, you can get to know some things from your comfort, from the comfort of your home. So you can just get some informations, and most especially we get these things so that we can communicate, so that the person can represent us well on the outside. So it is good if you can make some effort, or if you can help your partner to get some education, at least some good English, so that they will be able to communicate on the outside. And that is that. Another thing is their physical appearance. I've talked about this physical appearance very well on one of the episodes. It is not something that should send you off track of God's will. If God is leading you to them and probably their physical appearance is not what you appreciate, you will still appreciate it with time. You just have to take your time and settle down with that fact, and settle it with God. That is, you take your time to get to like that thing, and I can boldly tell you that you will eventually love them. In fact, love them more than you think you will by the time you accept them the way they are, because this thing most of the time does not really matter. And mind you, if it is not that you have someone on the other side, probably there is another person or on the other side that you are looking at, and I want God to give me sister so, and I actually want brother so, and God is leading me to another person. If it is not that you have created an image for yourself in someone, there is no way you will not get to fall in love with the person God is giving you with their physical appearance. And the last thing on this episode is dressing. Most people appear so horrible because they don't know how to dress. It's not that some people are actually dirty. They could be helped. You can help them, you can teach them how to be better. And if it is their dressing that is giving you issue, because we actually have some people that they are not dirty, it's just that they don't know how to dress. You can, if you see somebody around that you appreciate their dressing so much, you can tell the person to help your own partner. Probably you link them together so that they can help each other, preferably the same sex. If your own is a lady, you can link her up with another lady that you know that dresses well, and if you know you can single-handedly sort it out, you can do that on your own. God bless you.